Warning, flashy things may occur. To remedy this, eat chocolate. Righty-ho, good afternoon ladies and gents, how's everyone doing? Today we're going to be trying a very short game. I'm pretty sure this is only going to be one episode, but anyway, it's called A Slower Speed of Light. And it was developed by the folks at MIT, I think it was MIT. Well, one of the big research institutes. And essentially it's proof of concept to show what happens when you slow the speed of light, or as you approach the speed of light, and all the crazy relativistic things. There is a story, but it's really, you know, it doesn't impact on the gameplay at all, so I'm just going to kind of click through it. And if you want to follow the story, you're more than welcome to, but like I said, this game is probably only going to be 5-10 minutes long. I'm not even sure myself. It may be one of the shortest videos we ever do, so you never know. Alright, so I have to collect 100 orbs. Each orb lowers the speed of light closer and closer to my own speed. And this bar at the bottom should show you the wavelengths of light that become visible to us as light is slowed. So those are controls, very simple. Let's hop to it. Well, there wasn't a loading screen before I was recording. When I was testing the audio, it just jumped me straight in, so you gotta love fraps. Right, yeah, and we end up in this fairly drab coloured world. And already there are orbs to collect. Now, the first thing I noticed playing this game is that it's kind of like glowing around on ice. You kind of slow to a halt. And if you turn, you kind of keep going the way you were going. But apparently that is something to do with what happens when you slow the speed of light. It's more to do with your perception. I assume your reaction time is slowed, or the things that you can see are happening at a slowed down pace, so it has this effect of kind of gliding around. As you can see, we're already doing pretty well. We're basically a third of the way through already. Fifth of the way through. Yeah, fifth of the way through. Gee, I can't even count to 100. That's just embarrassing. Oh, missed one. And I think you can already see that freaky stuff is already starting to happen. Colours are already starting to change. This was the first time I looked at this. I thought, whoa. It's an awful lot like being in a disco in the 70s, I'm not gonna lie. Right, see if I can get through the gate. Oh man, look at all the pretty colors, man. Yeah, it's at about the second half of the game that it starts to get really crazy. I mean, as you should already be able to see, this this like tower is starting to do the wobbly wobs. Again, that's due to the time it takes for the light at the top to reach us, differing from the time it takes for the light at the bottom to reach us. It's science, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, it's already starting to look like jelly. And that's normal, from what I've gathered. Right, there should be a way to get in. Here we go. And get in all these ones at the back row. And we're gonna do the time warp again. Oh Christ. Yeah. So in the second half things start to get really crazy. But it does kind of help the collectibles stand out, and you can kind of hunt them down a bit better. Oh. But yeah, it really is like gliding around on ice. And the worst thing is that the closer to the speed of light you get, the sort of quicker the slowdown is. So you kind of skid around, but then all of a sudden, whoosh, it's like you've slammed on the brakes. But you do it about 3 seconds after you take your finger off the mouse. Now, I'm supposed to be able to get through this bush, but at the moment, I'm having trouble walking. Now, I'm not gonna lie, they've done a really good job emulating physics close to the speed of light, but they've also done a really good job simulating what happens when you are absolutely smoked off your face. Jeez. Oh, there we go. I actually think at some point I may just throw up. Just because I can. Right. I think we're on the home stretch. I think it's just the ones in this little courtyard we've got to get. Whoa, whoa, everything was dark. Whoa. Okay, I'm scared. Oh my god. Man, look at all the pretty colors, man. Look at the light in the dark. Man. Man, the light can't tell me what to do. The light's not oppressive, man. The light's not the man, man. Oh my god, I'm just orbiting this thing. I can't even get it. Whoa, everything's so dark. What the fuck? It's become a hellish nightmare realm. It's, oh my god. No, I want that one. I want that one. Right. 6 more to go. Yeah, it is 6. Close to the speed of light, maths also fails. So it may well be 7. And you may well be able to divide by 0. Oh my god. You think you're going straight on, but then you have to, like, make a small turn in your trajectory, and you just get confused completely. Right, last one! Right, we should now be going the speed of light. And what they've done is they've taken all the crazy colour effects and things that happen at the speed of light away, so that you can see kind of the crazy perceptive stuff that you just wouldn't be able to see, like the wobbly wobs. Look at that, whoa. And yeah, like I said, you think... Okay, I'm going to take a finger off the button now, and then pff, next thing you know, you're halfway across the map, right? It's... Oh god. And it's very hard to navigate as well, because you do kind of do this like warp speed type thing. Right, I'm going to go through the gate. Okay, and we should get an explanation of what the hell we've just seen. So I do hope you are taking notes and being slightly perceptive and sciencey, because everyone likes to be sciencey. Right, did it 4 minutes 58 seconds. Rest of the world did it 5 minutes 13. I think that proves that I am better at science than everyone. I'm just better at life. I mean, he's just telling me what I already knew. But anyway, let's have a look at what we just experienced. Okay, so, in a slower speed of light, the speed of light slows down with every orb you pick up. It's impossible for you to reach the speed of light, but certain relativistic effects become more visible as you get very close. So, light behaves like a wave, and different wavelengths appear as different colours. As you and other objects move around, the wavelength of light changes, appearing redder or bluer in your eyes. Some light becomes infrared or ultraviolet, which your eyes can't usually see, and other light sources of light will become visible. So, there you go. That's pretty much what we saw at the start. And then this is kind of what we saw as it got crazier. Light also behaves like a stream of particles called photons. When you run towards a stream of photons, more photons hit you and the object becomes brighter. This effect is known as relativistic aberration. Which would also explain why we kept running into like crazy dark patches. Okay, finally special relativity. We didn't get anything that crazy as that bottom image, but I'm sure if we tried. Right. Light always moves at the same speed, so if the speed of light is constant, the distance and time in the world around you have to warp. Your time is different from the time in the world, and your distance are different from the distances in the world. As you become much closer to the speed of light, to notice the more dramatic effects of Lorentz transformation compared to the Doppler and searchlight effect, at the end of the game, the Doppler and searchlight effects are removed to make the Lorentz transformation easier for you to see. I'm pretty sure you can also turn the Doppler and searchlight effects off in the options, so all you see is the world getting more and more warped. Normally light is extremely fast, but it still takes time for photons to reach your eyes. When you look at anything, you are actually observing incoming light from some time in the past. The farther you look into space, the further you look into history. This is easily noticeable when you look at objects moving relative to yourself. Objects normally beyond your field of view can become visible when you move near the speed of light, and you can see them as they were in the past. Props to those guys, because this is actually a pretty good build. And boom, that's the game. That's literally all there was to it. They said on their website that it's essentially just a proof of concept, and it's also open source. So if anyone wants to take this and make a fully fledged game out of it, I tell you what, I would actually love to play it. I would love to play a game where you can change the speed of light, or you can change the speed of light for somebody else. Like, kind of turn it into a multiplayer shooter, I guess, where you can make everyone's world a nightmare. That'd be pretty awesome. But anyway, yeah, that's all I had. Just a quick video, and hopefully you enjoyed it, I guess. So I'll see you next time.